YouTube, before get started with the video, I just wanted to say that I'm not sponsored or endorsed or anything by Gas One or Fuel Keg, by Mr. Heater. None of that. I just thought I'd bring you some videos on it in case y'all was considering getting one or something in the future, or getting some type, and I'd show you how this one that I'd purchased worked for me. Anyhow, we get started with the video and hope you'll enjoy it. YouTube, it's a beautiful day out here today. So I didn't get to go over the other day all the features and stuff I wanted to on this stove. Grace was anxious to get out here and start cooking, but I'm gonna try to go over all the features and talk about the stuff I wanted to talk about that didn't get in the last video, and we could cook up some venison cube steaks out here today. Now, that'll be what our dinner be. But this is the portable dual fuel stove that run on the butane or the propane bottles, and 15,000 BTUs, and I think that's with the butane. Propane, I think, running around 13,500 BTUs. But we could get out here and cook with it. It's simple to move around. Comes in a little case there. Case is light, ain't very thick, so it's real light, but it's real handy though. It's just something I can put in the boat or behind my truck seat or something if I'm wanting to cook, and be real simple to get anywhere. It's compact and kind of store it away anywhere where it won't be in the way, in your boat or in your truck or somewhere. But we can get it out the box here and get it set up and everything where we can start cooking in a minute. This is the case it comes in. It sits in there nice and snug. Go ahead and get it out of here. It has the brass burner on it, and it's like two wind reflectors on here. You have one here, and up close to where your flame is, it's like it's another wind protector there to cut back on the wind. And we have a little bit of a breeze blowing here today, but with these wind protectors, it shouldn't affect it very much. And you have an automatic ignition switch. You switch it on, it will don't need a lighter or anything, match or anything to light it with. And in here is where your connecting line, fuel line is, with your adapter to put on the switch from the butane. Just screw straight on in behind this pin here. But you can screw, if you could use propane, you screw the adapter in here. It has a little notch there that goes right up behind this pin. And we could go ahead and get all that set up and get it on here and start cooking with it there. So when you're using the small butane bottles, always be sure to close this door back where it won't overheat. And this piece of flange here runs from where the eye of the stove is, where the burner is, down to here. And I'm guessing during the cold weather, if it's real cold, is to keep the butane bottle kind of warm a little bit. The heat from running through that come in there. But yeah, this is where your butane bottle would go. And you can close the butane bottle in. Let's go ahead and get this brass. Well, it is part brass, but this adapter on here so we can hook it up to the propane. It's simple, it's quick, and it's easy to do. The wifey will probably have this thing out here using it every time I turn around. But I've got it to put in my boat or in my truck sometime, maybe cook something at the hunting club out there. There's a notch, like I say, there's a notch this on this line here. Yep. And it's got to be lined up just right to hook up to that adapter for the propane. But it only takes just a minute to hook all this up and you'll be ready to cook. This is the model GS 3900 PB. So that's the model we're using. I know they make another one. It's I think a 3400 PB. But the one thing I'd wish they had done, or they may make a hose for it, but they used to make a rubber hose that would come in from the back of this cover here and run up, and you could screw it into the pipe there and run off of propane, and you had a rubber hose that you could run and set your tank down anywhere. And I think they may have done away with that. I'm not sure if the line was getting cut back there where it came through the back, or if they were scared of it overheating and they wanted to be on the safe side and make sure everything was safe with this. But now that they got an adapter and it's running out from the side away from everything, maybe they could make another rubber hose that would fit onto the nipple here that you could screw on. That way you could set your 1 pound tanks. If you didn't have nothing to put the stove on or nothing to set your tank on, you could set your tank away from the stove or somewhere, make it more convenient with a hose. But I mean, it works fine like it is, but you just have to have something back here with your tank to sit on. This may hold it up, but yeah, it'd be more convenient, or I would think it would be, if you had that, you know, that rubber hose where you could set your tank, maybe 3 foot of hose, where you could set your tank anywhere that you want it to. And let's get her hooked up here. Okay, we got our propane bottle hooked up there. We already got our cube steaks mixed up in the flour, and we could get to cooking here. It has an ignition switch on here. All you have to do is turn that ignition switch. It fires right up. Turn it back some. Now that we got it going. But this switch right here, when you put your propane, your butane bottle in, if you could use butane, when you put your bottle in and get it on there, you press down on this and locks that butane bottle in. So that's all you have to do with the butane, just lock it in. We can let the grease get hot here and we'll throw them Venison cube steaks on. It is recommended when you're cooking that your pot or your pan not come out past this thing here where to be over this lid at where your butane will go at. They don't want you don't want your butane, I guess, to get overheated or anything, because it may be hazardous. But yeah, it's recommended that it stays within the square, especially on this side here. This is a pretty good size skillet that I got on that cast iron skillet, and it was given to me, and I've been using it for years and years. I don't know how old it is. So you can see around the edges where it's had some flake in that and stuff, but it still cooks great though. It's a deep setting skillet. But I thought I'd bring you some of the stuff that I use and gonna be using, that when I'm not fishing or something, that let you know some of the things that I use around here and gonna be using in the river. And can't always get down there and fish. Sometimes the river be's messed up or something be's going on, so I can do other things to bring videos in between, show you what I have going on around here and stuff. We waiting on the grease to heat up, and then we'll get the Venison on there. Let's drop us a piece down and see if this grease is hot enough yet. Let's start cooking. Oh yeah. And go ahead and put the rest in there. I enjoy cooking outside whenever the weather's nice. Get out on the outside and cook up something. Supposed to have some nice weather coming all week. Supposed to be in the 70s. Days in the mid-60s. Mid-60s feel nice to me. Okay, we're gonna let that just fry a while. I'd have to turn the stove down a little bit. I got it on about 3/4 of the way. It ain't quite on high. High would be too much heat. But I had purchased these refillable fuel kegs from Mr. Heater so where I could refill them. So I don't mind getting out there so much and cooking, because I can refill them there over and over for a lot cheaper than what I can buy the disposable propane 1-pound bottles for. So that's one reason why I wanted to get a portable dual stove for, is where I could keep refilling them bottles and using that, and it wouldn't cost as much to run the gas. I don't mind burning the gas now, because them disposable bottles, them things, they getting up there pretty high. I turned the gas back to about half throttle. It was getting hotter and hotter there while it was cooking. It's got plenty more gas that would go to it than what I need to fry fish with. Yeah, this goes up to 15,000 BTUs or 13,500 with the propane. That's way more than enough. Don't ever know till you get something to cook on it. We had a little bit of a breeze blowing here, not no hard breeze or anything. It hadn't affected the fire very much cooking under there. I got it turned down. I don't have it turned up. Probably about halfway. But yeah, it's real light and everything. Simple, easy to put together. And the wifey will be using it, I know, a whole lot more than I will, because she won't be having to move a 15-pound tank and one of the stand-up grills or cooker stoves that I got. She can take that there and move it around anywhere real easy. It's light. She couldn't wait to get out there the other day. That's why I wasn't prepared to get a video started the other day. She couldn't wait to open this thing and get out there and start cooking on it. So I figured I'd film her doing some of the cooking. We're on the second batch there now. Well, YouTube, we got the second batch here done. That's the last of it. Got it good and crispy on the outside, but still moist on the inside. This is going to be good here. Go in the house there and fix me and Nadine up a pot of rice. Wife is working this evening, and me and Nadine's going to chow down. But that's going to be our video for today. I wanted to get out here where I could go over more of the stuff on here, in case some of y'all might have been considering getting a little small portable stove in the future or something. I'd let you know how it works for me. I'm satisfied with it myself. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed. Hopes it helped you out. If you're considering getting one or getting some type of stove. But we'll catch you the next time, YouTube.